What's up, everybody? It's your man Chef from Off the Dome back here with another video for the day. And we're talking about how 2013 was basically the year that the torch was passed, that the crown was put on the head of the new artists, and how a new generation was born. I have five or six, I think six main examples of how 2013 was the year that, not to say the gatekeepers, well, yeah, some of the gatekeepers and the major artists endorsed these new artists, and these are the guys you see in the mainstream now who are on top of the rap game, and some of the pop stars as well. So a lot of people say that since we have streaming services, we have YouTube, we have different means of blowing up. Soulja Boy proved that, Billie Eilish proved it, Justin Bieber proved it. It's true. You don't exactly have to be endorsed by a bigger rapper or a label to blow up these days. But majority of the big artists have been endorsed by bigger rappers and have blown up due to these rappers putting them on. First example is the obvious one. We have J. Cole. Jay-Z worked on him for years, and in 2012, Workout came out, and then the rest is history. Born Center was Cold World Sideline Story that came out in late 2011. But then you have Born Center, which was the album I think that gave him more traction with fans. It made him think that he was more than just a pop rapper. He had more flows to it. He had deeper cuts. He had She Knows. He had Let Nas Down. He had all types of cuts from that album that made you think that J. Cole was a proficient rapper. And we were right because we endorsed him for Forest Hill Drive, which in my opinion is still the best J. Cole album ever. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say about KOD. I don't care what you're about to say with For Your Eyes Only. Album-wise, studio album, not Friday Night Lights, none of that stuff. 2014 Forest Hill Drive is J. Cole's best album to date. No debate from me. Let me know what you think. Then we have the second artist who also is currently the biggest thing right now. You have Big Sean. Big Sean was, of course, groomed and prepped from Good Music Signs since 2007. He's been grinding. After being called corny, after being called not a real lyricist, after being shown up by Kendrick, he's finally found this mode. He's finally getting the respect he deserves. In 2019, everybody's anticipating his next studio album, and Big Sean deserves it. Big Sean has been working hard for years, and although he signed to Def Jam, which is a hard label sometimes to deal with, shout out to Joe Budden, that's true. Big Sean has made it and got through the cracks. We next have Drake, who obviously the crown was passed from Lil Wayne and from Cash Money. They gave it to Drake. And 2013 was the year that he truly became the superstar he is today. Although Views did come out in 2016, in 2013 he came out with Nothing Was the Same. This album had Just So Them Going Home, All Me, Started From the Bottom, which was a huge hit. He had 305 in My City, Come Through, Paris Motion Music, and after 2013's Nothing Was the Same was to this date, other than Take Care of Views, before that was his highest selling album. Many tracks off it. A lot of fans want a part two to this album. That's how good they think this album is. And I think if this album did not come out by Drake, I wouldn't say he would still be big, but I think his success would have been stunted a little bit. Because I think if he doesn't make Nothing Was the Same, he wouldn't have the energy and the flows to be inspired to make If You're Reading This Is Too Late. So that's three artists right there. Then, of course, we have Travis Scott. The torch was passed from him. He was signed to Grand Hustle since early 2012. He's also signed to Good Music under a producing credit. Kanye West and T.I. both work hard with Mike Dean and others to make sure that Travis Scott's sound and his production gets out there. And in 2013, this is the year where they kind of started putting more resources to Travis Scott, where eventually in 2015 he blew up with Antidote and of course Rodeo, and the rest is history. And finally, last but not least, we have Meek Mill. Meek Mill, he came out with his debut album in 2012. Rick Ross was still on top of the rap game. He still had multiple singles rotating through radio, through the streets. He had God Forgives I Don't, which was one of the highest selling rap albums of 2012. And as they started putting more resources into Meek Mill, he released Dreams and Nightmares, the album. Then in 2013, he really started popping off. People were waiting for that Dreams Worth More Than Money, which later came out 2 years later. He dropped multiple freestyles. He had levels. He had all types of stuff that made people intrigued into his music. And he built a hood street fan base and also built a mainstream fan base over this time. And with all the resources going to him in 2013, it also helped him pop off in 2015. A lot of these artists did pop off in 2015, but 2013 is the starting point for a majority of their careers. And I think these are the artists that we are given. And then the chorus, this artist I'm missing. Like, he's pretty big. I don't know. I'll probably put it in the comment section. But let me know what you think. Was 2013 the year that all the big rappers endorsed the new artists and now it helped them blow up the way that they have? Or do you think it's by chance? I don't think it's by chance. I think that in the hip hop industry and the pop industry, that you still do need that big endorsement by that artist. And although we have dark horse candidates who did blow up and who are big now, like the TDE artists, well, you can't really say that because Dr. Dre, and that's what I meant to say. Is he can't even do Kendrick and Schoolboy Q and Absol and J Rock because Dr. Dre didn't endorse TDE and look what they did for Kendrick. I mean, imagine if Dr. Dre didn't endorse Kendrick. Will we still have Kendrick? So look at your main 5 big rappers we have right now, and Nicki Minaj is included. Other than, I would say the new artists like Kodak Black and Cardi B and maybe the Migos and whatnot, these guys didn't come from direct endorsements from major, rappers and major executive heads, but look at the 5 who did. You have Kendrick, you have J. Cole, you have Big Sean, you have Travis Scott, you have Drake, and you have Meek Mill. That's 6 right there off the bat who, not for coincidence, have the biggest album sales of this decade for rap artists. I mean, look at Kendrick's album sales, 500K. Drake has 1 million for one of his records. Meek Mill, 200K. Travis Scott, 500K first week. Big Sean, 200K. Look at these great numbers. Look at J. Cole, 300, 400K. All these great numbers. From the fact of the outliers like Post Malone and Cardi B and these newer people, majority of people on top right now, they did need that endorsement. So before young rappers and some pop stars even, because you have Max Martin, Calvin Harris, Dr. Luke, you have all these people behind the scenes, these producers that do work with these artists like they did for Ariana Grande and Katy Perry and Lady Gaga. We still do need these hit makers because at the end of the day, they understand the public and they understand what they will want in the future. So we are choosing who we want to blow up these days by streaming their songs and liking their YouTube and whatnot. But in a way, the record label executives and artists of old still know what the public wants. So to anybody out there that's like, man, F Drake, man, F Travis, one day they might be the one to instill in you and make you a big artist. Travis Scott already has a label. Drake has a label now. Granted, Drake hasn't done a good job. I mean, Pearl Next Door will not be a weekend, but, it's still a possibility. That's all I gotta say, man. It's your boy Chef from Off the Dome. Peace out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We got new videos coming out for you every day. Peace out.